Wario can kill you at any percent, but very few Warios can do it like Glutonny. This man is legitimately never out of the game. He takes his character's strengths and he makes it his own. This guy is an innovator, and DKHo, I don't believe, has ever played him before. This is going to be very interesting. I feel like DKHo is the kind of guy who's going to be looking to learn primarily throughout this set more than anything. And I've got to praise Glutonny's choice of Wario ults. Classic Wario. What a lovely color palette. Yellow and purple. Beautiful.
We're in purple today.
Yeah, purple's a lovely color.
I agree. It's very what I'm looking for. It's very regal.
Yes.
Regal colour.
It's very dignified. Neutral air into back air there from Glutonny, and you're going to see a lot of these early percent neutral air combos. It's actually, oh wow, the empty footstool. The second hit of neutral air that pops you up at perfect angle for kind of like neutral air into imagination combo, really.
I find that Wario is definitely a player who kind of like the moveset and the frame data kind of like lives up to the kind of style. He's a very, very clowning character, very tricky. He's just all over the place, like multi-hit moves, and these kind of things that like knock you back in weird angles and always find ways in. It's very jagged. Really.
Yeah.
The way that I always say.
Is that going to be an early kill? Not quite. Yeah, I definitely agree. Wow, the down air, not quite going to take a stock. I did definitely agree. Wario is the kind of character who seems like it's all fun and games until he kills you at 40 with a fair to waft, and then he's the only one laughing.
Yeah.
So Glutonny going to plant the bike at this stage. I love that, yeah. I think Jackie was scared of Glutonny potentially running up and grabbing the bike and throwing it, so he stayed in shield, but Glutonny getting that forward throw kill right there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Jackie trailing behind, and Sheik from behind. Sheik is the character who's kind of designed to get the lead early. That's the point of Sheik. Yeah. So when you're behind against a character who is already clutch as it is, it's kind of dire straits for DKHo.
I think also specifically as well for Sheik in this matchup, is Wario does have this kind of very bizarre aerial momentum. He's very fast in the air, kind of weirdly.
His aerial speed is crazy.
Yeah. So like having to kind of keep up with that, especially when you are dealing with, very precarious setups anyway.
Oh, that's an up air.
That was very, very nicely done and quick descent.
When Wario has full waft, every time he gets a neutral air or an up air, I'm scared, because those are his two main true combo options into waft.
And doesn't even need Rage to do anything with it. It's just that powerful. So
yeah.
A Rage Wario as well.
Oh my! Just farts right on the bike. Didn't even need the extended hitbox from the bike. Just does it raw. There you go, Gordon Ramsay, eat your heart out, Wario. Glutonny taking game one.
There's something I'm gonna try. If I can read when the waft is coming, I'm gonna try something.
Okay, I'm gonna let you take the lead on that.
But only if I can see it coming.
Okay. So there's a very interesting series of videos, or one interesting video in particular, put out by a YouTuber called DKHo, who talks about, it's called Nuances of Neutral, where he talks about the neutral game in Smash 4 and how it unfolds. And one really interesting thing he says, it's a quote from some old anime, I don't care, but the quote is very interesting. He says, if you are preoccupied with a single tree, you miss the whole forest. I feel like Jackie, as smart as a player as he is potentially it's very possible that he could become preoccupied with a single tree. It's so easy to get so scared of waft and all these confirms that you actually forget to just not respect Wario. Because in all reality, his disadvantage state is atrocious. He has, he can bike away, sure, but then he has to go back to the ledge, and you ledge trap him hard, right? He struggles to get back from the ledge, but I feel like DKHo might be a little bit preoccupied with all the wacky stuff Glutonny can pull off, that he's not recognizing the character matchup above all else.
Yeah. The thing is, that is just, again, that's kind of part of what Wario does. It is smoke and mirrors for a lot of it, isn't it? Like, covering those weaknesses he has by just having such a dangerous and volatile game. I know you said it's quite condescending to say, but...
Oh, the F-tilt is going to take it! Wow!
He's got a big fist.
Yeah, he has that gross, like, my limbs grow bigger when I use them kind of thing. I'm sure his girlfriend is very satisfied.
Jesus.
But here we go. Jackie's trying to bring it back. He's got 117% off stage speed. Okay, there is an example of him getting back up onto the ledge with one of the unique options that Wario has, and that's the bite. It's not the, oh my goodness, it's not got the most range, but it can take an opponent by surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, tries to snuff out the air dodge with the neutral air. But Glutonny, like, he also recognized that DKHo wanted to come up immediately from the ledge and use the down air to try and cover his approach back up on stage.
Maximum rage now as well, so it's going to be an interesting state. We're going to be hopefully seeing DKHo taking this stock as soon as possible, because the longer he's in this, kind of the more he'll get a bit antsy.
Yeah.
And try and find an option, and can maybe overreach a little bit.
I like the idea there of throwing up the bike at roll distance, but then he didn't really have anything that could pressure Glutonny at ledge distance. And I think you're right. I think, like I say, it's very possible that he just gets preoccupied with a single tree. Dash attack? Not quite. Wario's a big man.
200%. It's getting close to it.
Yeah, Glutonny's just joined the 200 club here at 220%.
I don't think he really minds at this point, because he's still got all of the pressure, all of the lead. He's got nothing he has to really worry about here.
Goes to the B reverse needles and tries to get some kind of bouncing fish confirm, I assume. But Glutonny is just ducking and diving. All these kill options finally get spared off the bike. But I think it's kind of too little too late. Gets the Darren to turn around grab.
The bike, again, these command grabs really kind of just dominating space for the most part.
Yeah, and also the bike, when he throws the bike, it also dominates space, right? You can't enter that space at all, because the bike does so much damage when it hits. That's 12% off a single throw.
Especially when it explodes as well, that double hitbox coming out is huge.
Are we going to see a roll reverse? I'm going to see DKHo get some kind of clutch comeback on Glutonny. Oh, I like again throwing up the bike. Okay. Oh, the back air.
Yeah, that's enough. Yep. 2-0 over to Glutonny, looking to close out this match nice and cleanly. Jackie looking a little bit at odds here.
Yeah.
Needs to try and find a bit of inspiration to kind of, as you say, like just trying to clear his mind and really focus on what he needs to do, and that's play this matchup as maturely as he can. But
I feel like he needs to chase Glutonny a little bit less. Like I said, like he needs to recognize that you can just give Wario no respect. He can run away all he wants, but when it comes to approaching and when it comes to getting out of disadvantage state, she can cover a lot of what he can do. I think more needles in neutral. Look, he's just running at him full screen. Like, take up your half of the stage, draw a line. This is my half, that's your half. Stay there. If you come across, I'll throw needles at you. I'll fair you. Wow, Glutonny using the up B as a combo breaker, and an unsafely spaced back air is going to get punished there. Jackie kind of deserving to eat the grab.
Trying to go for those max range hits just to kind of get into that bite range. Manages to get a hit and get back on the stage, but you can see every single time that Jackie is trying to follow up these combos, they're just having something being displaced, like a move just kind of just coming out from Glutonny.
I like the landing there from Jackie. Oh, and the fade back, like short hop fair was beautiful. Wait out the option, punish the, even if it's very small end lag, still punish this pretty fast fair that Wario has.
Aye, and as you say,
and the bike covering the roll.
Because of the aggression coming out from Jackie as well, like Glutonny's kind of able just to see, he can just sit there and play a more defensive game, because by forcing your opponent to be a bit more aggressive, you can hunt those mistakes more often.
Yeah, I really want to see more needles from DKHo to punish those landings. Even if they clash with the bike, it's still better than nothing.
Anything is better than nothing at this point.
I mean, anything is better than nothing most times, in most situations. He needs to be scared. He needs to be more careful about taking up this airspace, because Glutonny has shown that he's very effective. He's very efficient at anti-airing people. I love that. Forcing Jackie to stay on the ledge because of the fear of the bike, and then just down tilting his ledge invincibility, or lack thereof. This is looking like a better game for DKHo than the last two, but he's still at a deficit, and that's just not ever where you want to be against Wario. Okay.
Well.
Yes, there we go.
It's very nice. Been waiting for that. The rage coming through there for him on the chunky builder there. I'm going to say he's a builder. If Mario is a plumber, this guy's a builder, right?
It would make sense. I like the oxymoron. Yeah. And he gets a big damage confirm right there. A nice fair string into it. F-throw bouncing fish. And he's finally trying to starting to stack some damage on. And now is really where I want to see Jackie chill out and just getting damage on with the needles, right? Like, why commit? Trying to get the wheelie. Oh wow, just bouncing fishes and right off the bike.
Yeah, that moment of that turnaround, just getting the forward air coming out and catching that bouncing fish before it landed, which is kind of nice.
It seems like the down air to me is Glutonny's anti-trump option. As soon as he sees that DKHo is going down for a trump, he'll short hop down air, and it covers almost any option DKHo could use to get back to the ledge other than roll, which puts him in kind of a bad position.
Yeah. Especially when you've got a Wario space just right.
Very afraid of the wasp confirms here. Just one of those simple sheep kill confirms is all he needs. There you go, I like that. Recognizing that the F-tilt up air wouldn't kill there, but might here? Not quite.
Oh, no. not enough percentage. You know, the rage coming into play in that previous stock about allowing that, but not this time.
There we go.
Again, that'll be it.
Nice air dodge wait. There we go. The UK popping off for Jackie. He's got a smile on his face. That may have been the rejuvenation he needed. There's the classic Ixis laugh. Practically a soundbite at this point.
It really should be. We should have a soundboard, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like how some idiots have like the whole air horn. Like,
Yeah.
We should just have yeah.
We have that, and we have Kipsu shouting for Afro Smash. It's like, go on, Alan! Like, over and over
Go on,
again.
Alan.
Yeah.
Alan.
All right, game 4 here going to Town and City. I like this with Glutonny because he gets more space to run away. But there is a fairly decent amount of time spent on the stage in which it's FD, which Jackie did just win on. So still a relatively neutral stage, but I can definitely see why Glutonny would want to pick it. Look at the cover of the ledge. Wow, really interesting option there with the second hit of Nair covering the jump get up there from DKHo. And look, man, like, they're playing this Venn diagram neutral where they've got kind of like these bubbles with each other's options in mind. Oh, the special platform! Nearly giving Jackie an assisted combo. But the problem is that DKHo is way too willing to try and out-button Wario, and really he needs to out-patience Wario.
You don't out-button Wario.
No, as we've seen from the fact that you can upbeat the combo break.
He's got some lovely buttons.
Oh, I love the bouncing fish over the bike though. What DKHo is doing really well is locking Glutonny down and keeping him one section of the stage. He's chasing him a lot less, which I like a lot more. This option coverage from Jackie. It's looking like the DKHo we know. We're trying to shock the platform.
A nice little exchange of attempts, at least. I mean, I haven't seen. I mean, I know it's one of those things, but it's all about specific positioning. But you know, this bike, there is an implication when you do use it and lose control of it. You know, it can be a good spacing tool for your opponent as well. So you need to be careful.
Yeah, that definitely could have been a better punish from DKHo if he was ready to react. He could have possibly got a Nef smash on the bike throw there from Glutonny. Wow, goodness
There's
me.
the bike and gets that bouncing fish to take the bonus percentage from that exploding bike, really helping out there.
Yeah.
And you were saying earlier, you know, just using the good, and there it is.
Oh wow, there
the bike
you go.
And the explosion.
So much damage.
You know, you were saying it earlier as well regarding, you know, just throwing the needles into the bike is just something.
Yeah.
Just do something, and it's working out a lot better for Ho. He's kind of having a bit more confidence in the way in which he's going in. He's still keeping his pace up, but his just you know where he's putting the pressure, where he is on stage compared to Glutonny, is just generally better.
Yeah. So what do you see Glutonny do right there when he runs off stage and instantly runs his bike into the ledge? That's a way of getting your bike on stage but not having to ride it. It just instantly bumps up into the ledge. And Wario's bike, I feel, is so important for maintaining some kind of stage control in this matchup because Sheik's needles could be so oppressive to Wario. And maybe the reason that DKHo is feeling demotivated to use the needles is because Glutonny keeps placing the bike in front of him, and that's going to take the hit for him. Perhaps it's actually a defensive maneuver. There's always things to consider with players of this caliber, you know. But combos of this caliber is the kind of thing we're starting to see from DKHo now, as he's finally started to get into the throws a little bit more on point.
Get worried, be worried, he's got rage.
Worried. I tried.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, is he gonna? Oh, I thought he was gonna read the roll back with a bouncing fish there. Would have been a risk, but it could have paid off. He needs to be incredibly concerned about the waft confirm.
Yeah, this is a moment here where Glutonny's gonna just try and he's gonna slow down his play, and he's gonna try and find that moment that he can get this.
Oh, there we go. I have to say that's a beautiful sequence of events because there's so many times where if I was DKHo, I probably would have flopped my input for fear of being wafted out of lag. Even with Sheik's low amount of lag, you've seen the amount of times where Glutonny can just punish a simple A move with a waft as long as he's in the right position.
Yeah.
And as soon as he gets that fully charged waft, something else you need to be really scared of is the bike. Because obviously if you waft on the bike, it extends the hitbox. The moves last for significantly longer and it's way harder to avoid. Here we go, game 5, we'll be going back to Town and City. Interested, okay, I think Glutonny just thinking maybe he can fix up his play a little bit. But again, Jackie just kind of gets center stage right away from a pretty errant bike all the way across the stage. And yet again, you know, I think one thing I haven't given DKHo enough credit for is his anti-bike game. Almost every time that Glutonny's gotten on the bike, DKHo's managed to take him off it unceremoniously in some way, and actually got a lot of kills off it by just bouncing, fishing him right out of the bike.
Yeah. I think it's definitely something that has come on though. Like we saw a lot less of that, as you were mentioning, in the first 2 games, and just kind of by tightening that up, by kind of controlling a bit more how he wants to approach, you know, just the general thing. Wow, it's very, very nice. The B reverse bite there, getting that up air into the throwing that bike, the bike up. Yeah.
The bike. There's a lot going on.
Mark and bike.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, we both kind of like froze up for a second
Using
there.
those kind of like the multiple hits of that nair, then kind of like falling off the edge, they're just trying to get.
Yeah. Oh, wow, and he claps him. The look on Ixis's face is actually priceless right now. That was, I don't even know that that's really a read on. It's kind of a read on the bouncing fish, but I mean, he didn't really lose anything if he missed that up there.
Yeah.
Okay. DKHo gonna want to try and take the stock off ASAP.
Oh, crikey. See, yeah, there's that really weird hit in that dash attack. There's a main hit, then it has like a knockback.
Okay, nice footstool combo there from DKHo. Not actually getting a jab block, but still forcing an option out of Glutonny. But look at the anti-airs, man. He's just reading his aerial drift.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can see as well the way in which Glutonny has kind of tightened up what he's trying to do as well.
But now this is a seriously disadvantaged position for DKHo.
You can see he's being a bit more aggressive, but again, he's staying in that kind of like that mid-height, you know, kind of area. You know, being high enough to kind of like pressurize, you know, to like kind of pull back from the jumps from Sheik.
Absolutely.
Also, like kind of stay low enough that, you know, Jackie can't go aggressive on the
ground.
Oh,
and he wastes the waft. That's important. That's very big. But I absolutely agree. You're right. It's what I said about earlier about like a Venn diagram neutral, right? Where Glutonny is considering all the options Jackie can do, but staying at a range where he can counter it with his own options.
Staying under the stage there just for long enough, just to maybe confuse his opponent, just keeps himself alive. Holding on to this stock is all he needs right now.
But Glutonny burning the waft earlier is a big deal for DKHo. Oh wow, a really cheeky bite attempt there.
Luckily, though,
dude, oh no! He panics after missing the trump. That's unfortunate. There you go, an SD in Game 5 from DKHo. Please get X's focus and grip it for the stream, please.